marauding asteroids, lurking pandemics, climate tipping points. The world as we know it could one day be history. But if humans vanished tomorrow, who would take our place? Would it be the highly intelligent dolphins, the problem-solving octopuses, or would the next rulers of Earth be hiding right under our noses? That's right, forget the usual suspects. The real contenders for world domination might just be the creatures that have already perfected the art of survival in our cities. Today, we're breaking down the top 3 species most likely to inherit the Earth: rats, raccoons, and gulls. Rats. They're fast, they're clever, and they're everywhere. According to neuroscientist Kelly Lambert, rats are the most successful mammals on the planet. And they're not just survivors, they're learners. Yes, you heard that right. Scientists have taught rats to drive tiny vehicles in experiments. If they're already learning new skills in human-made labs, imagine what they do in a post-human world. And here's the kicker. Rats reproduce at insane rates. A single pair can have hundreds of offspring each year. That means rapid adaptation to new environments. And if history tells us anything, small, fast-breeding mammals tend to take over after mass extinctions. Could future rats evolve into giant, intelligent, even tool-using creatures? Terrifying? Maybe. But they're not the only contenders. Raccoons, the adorable bandits of the animal world. These furry masterminds already show human-like problem-solving abilities. Scientists say they're almost impossible to keep in captivity because they escape from almost anything. In a world without humans, raccoons might be too curious for their own good. Unlike cautious rats, raccoons are fearless explorers, which sometimes gets them into trouble. But what if, given enough time, they outgrow their weaknesses and evolve into even smarter, more strategic creatures? Could we see a future where raccoons develop complex societies? It's an interesting matchup, the methodical rat versus the unpredictable raccoon. But what about the skies? Gulls, bold, intelligent, and relentless scavengers. We see them at beaches, parking lots, and landfills, anywhere there's food. But could they actually take over? Probably not. According to researcher Madeline Gumas, without humans, their biggest advantage, our trash, would disappear. And with predators like rats on the rise, gulls might struggle to hold their ground. So while these feathery fiends may thrive in the short term, they're unlikely to be the next dominant species. But what about some wildcard contenders? Enter the honey badger. With unmatched toughness, intelligence, and sheer fearlessness, could this animal muscle its way into power? Scientists say it's unlikely, but you can't rule out nature's most relentless fighter. And then, there are birds, specifically corvids, like crows and ravens. Some of the smartest creatures on Earth. They can use tools, recognize human faces, and even hold grudges. Could a future ruled by 6-foot-tall flightless pigeons be in store? Crazy? Maybe? Possible? Absolutely. So, which species wins? Well, rats have the numbers and adaptability, raccoons have the brains, and birds have mobility. Maybe the real answer isn't one ruler, but an entire ecosystem of urban survivors. But perhaps the real question isn't who would take over, but how we can ensure that humans don't disappear in the first place. Instead of preparing for a rat-run future, maybe it's time we rethink how we live alongside nature. What do you think? Which species is most likely to inherit the Earth? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing science content. LG News.